Hello, my little sea slimes. Today we are welcome. Today, wow, I didn't practice at all. Tomorrow we're gonna be playing World of Warcraft, but we need a thumbnail for that. So let's make that thumbnail, shall we? All right. All right, what are we gonna do here now? I really wanted to play World of Warcraft again, so I started. Then I wanted to. So I really wanted to play World of Warcraft again, so I started. But then I decided, hey, I want to stream it. So, but I already know what kind of character I want to do. So normally I'd be like, hey, let's get the I should normally be like, hey, let's get the chat and everything. All you guys can give some input on that, but ain't much of you right now. You're gonna be back and say hello, future chat and VOD watchers, because I know you'll all be here eventually. But so I already have a character set up, so I already kind of know what I want to do. So let's try that. And you know what? I think I'll reveal to you what kind of character it's going to be as we draw. Let me think about what I want to do here. So I already know the character I want to draw, which is going to be bad, because I have a low practice drawing anime characters. I have not tried to draw a specific race of World of Warcraft. We'll try. I'm thinking. Ooh. Oh, I have an idea. Okay. Different angle. Very flat terrain. Not too flat. More like rolling hills. You may be able to pick up what the zone is. Say I'm drawing the starting zone. And then, no, maybe as we move out to different zones and stuff, we will make new thumbnails for those. But we'll think about it, depending on how I feel about it. So we're just going to put down the general sketch of what I want. Ooh, actually. Yeah, get rid of this. I realize I want it higher up. Yes, I have it in my head. Everything I desire. Everything I desire. Let's go. All right. What's been going on with you guys? What's been going on with my little subjects, my little slimes? What have you all been interested in? What have you all been doing? I have been watching a lot of villainess anime, as I usually do. But I have, I watched, I'm the villainess, so I'm gonna tame the, I forgot the specific name. Villainess, but I'm gonna tame the main villain. And that is it's a very good anime, though I do feel like it loses it loses the villainess part of it pretty fast. Which is, kind of just a byproduct of making the villainess the main character, is that they kind of lose their edge. But after watching that entire series, let me think, oh, what do I want? After watching that entire series, I got recommended. Crunchyroll was like, yes, I use Crunchyroll. Shut up. Technically, I don't use Crunchyroll. Technically, my roommate uses Crunchyroll. And I have a profile on his account. So, this is gonna be very bad, but really I'm just sketching down what I want right now. Sort of general idea. I've got to play more perspective here. So if I want... We gotta go background and then foreground. That's how layering works. So let's start with the very background. But, yeah. So, Crunchyroll was like, you watched this. And we see you something for those kinds of anime. Here's, like, 7 more. And I'm like, oh, well, thank you. As I run around like a kid in the candy shop. As I run around like a kid in the candy shop, putting all of them on my watch list. Because I cannot get enough of villainous anime. I don't know what's been with the resurgence. I realize that all of them are over like a few different years. But they're like all from different years, like 22, 23, 24, 25, you know. But I'm just sort of adding hills to the mountain range here. But it is very nice that people are realizing that villainesses are the best parts of anime in general. End of story. I will not hear anything else. I couldn't sneeze. I couldn't sneeze. I'm gonna have that sneeze beheaded, don't worry. That sneeze will be beheaded. But yeah, villainesses are the best parts of anime, and I will not hear any other rebuttal, counter argument, if you could even muster one, because you can't. So yeah, like, I'm very happy that there's just so many. And some do it a lot better than others. I'm in Love with the Villainess is a very, very good show. I like that one a lot. Though that one's different because it doesn't make the villainess the main character. It makes her it makes her one of the main character, obviously, but it makes her a, Claire. Miss Claire is a, you know, the main romance. So it's got a slightly different dynamic because it's not... it's not like the main... It's not... What am I saying here? It's different because it's not like... She's not the main character. She's not expected to suddenly become a good, gracious, amazing person because isekai otome stuff. Which all of them kind of do that. The villainess thing. I haven't read... I mean... Sorry. It's... just a little... squeaky chair. I gotta get WD-40 at some point. Yeah, a lot of those villainous anime like to run with the whole, like, oh, it's an otome game isekai thing. And it's like, yeah, I'm sure they're out there. I've yet to see one where it's not that, and it's just, this is just a noble setting. There's no otome or anything. I'm currently watching, I'm the villainess. I'm gonna be the greatest villain. I'm gonna be the greatest villainess. Or what is it? I'm gonna be the greatest villainess and change history. Something like that. I don't remember the names exactly. I don't remember. It's very hard to get me to remember anime names exactly these days, and we all know why. But, you know, get the point across instantly. Everyone just knows what you're talking about. There we go. Can't wait till actual artists come back and watch these at some point, and they can rip me to shreds. And it'll be very funny. They'll have to get to me first, though. So that's the hills. And then I need to go. That's the rolling hills in the far background. They sort of cliff face here, and then... like that. I'm working on it. Totally, completely default settings, by the way. I have not really downloaded any pens or anything like that. Like I said in the last stream, I have really only been drawing for effectively 5, I guess now 6 days. So, no, I did not do any practice between streams. I have the job. Oh, if you know the region, if you figure out what zone this is, which I'm sure you will, you figure out what zone this is, then you'll know that this is not going to be geographically accurate. But if you expect me to be geographically accurate with my drawing skill, then thank you for giving me the respect I deserve. So anyway, what's next up? Let's see. Can I get? Yeah. Anyway, about World of Warcraft. I've been playing that for a long time. Back in 2000, whenever Cataclysm came out. So basically, my dad was convinced to start playing World of Warcraft back in Wrath of the Lich King. And I, as a funny 8-year-old, just watched him play. I was not an 8-year-old, I realize now. Because the years, those years don't line up. Anyway, I watched him play Wrath of the Lich King as a small child. I would sit on his funny lap and watch him play his funny game. And then Cataclysm came out. And he was like, you know what, champ? I'm not even going to bother with the other ones. I'm just going to get the point across. He's like, you know what, champ? You can play. I'm going to let you make a character. So technically when I first started playing was Wrath of the Lich King, because he would let me control the character sometimes, and I did get to play on my own occasionally. But when Cataclysm came out, he let me make my own character, and I played a lot more on my own. And then around the time Mists of Pandaria came out, he got a little too busy to play the game, so he stopped playing. But I kept playing, so we kept going with that. And then I think right before Warlords of Draenor is when they were like, it's getting too expensive. we're just gonna end the subscription, sorry. I'm like, okay. Yeah. I'm trying to draw, like, a butte over here. Like, the rock formation. I'm also trying to draw a butte of a butte. Trying to draw a butte of a butte over here, and it's surprisingly hard because I don't exactly know what angle we'd be looking at it from. Because if I draw it like this, that implies that we're above it. And if I draw... Kind of hard to... You know what I could do? Here's the thing, though. But if I draw it like that, and there's no... If I draw it like that, like this is the rim, like it's sort of seen from below. Obviously not going to be at this dramatic an angle. It feels weird seeing it from below down here, and then the mountains are back here. But I guess it's kind of hard to see those. There's rolling hills in the background. You know what I should do? You know what? I'm going back to the original plan. We're going back to the original plan. This is going to be much lower down. The rolling hills are going to be much lower down. Oh, wait a second. You know what? That's not how rolling hills look. They're not rolling. They're rolling. And they do this. Yes, and I do know, like, yeah, there is mountains and stuff. But I think this works really well. I really like the idea I have in mind, so I'm just gonna roll with it. Which at the end of the day isn't that what art is. You get an idea and you roll with it. Roll, much like these hills. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah. 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 That isn't. Huh. I didn't notice that. Alright. Let's try again. But like there. Holding my hand at a very weird angle. Go. It's better. It's not. I'm looking at the preview up there. It's better. Isn't that all we can ask for? Being better, improving ourselves. I think that's a very noble cause. Being better, like you could be, Janet. Was it Samurai World Warcraft? Right. So I started playing back in Cataclysm, and I made my human warrior because I was a boring child. And by boring child, I meant I was scared of something that required brain thought. So I made a warrior, and I got to level 49, I believe. But it was a lot of running around, because once you hit the end of the... It was Cataclysm, so once you hit the end of your, like, level chain, you're like, they're like chaining quests, you kind of get lost if you're a dumb kid. And then you get lost in the dungeon finder. And you just start experimenting with things. Never did a battleground. No, I did one battleground. Hated it. Got into fights with the party in dungeon chat. So, you know, I was indoctrinated early. I was a much braver kid back then. Less social anxiety. Didn't really care if I angered people online.
Yeah, let's go work. That'll work. It looks good enough. He's alright. Alright. And let's go, like...
very flat. We're looking at it from almost even height. Let's get rid of that background stuff first. Also, this should probably be on a different layer, but, you know. Bleh. Who uses layers? I do. I use a lot of layers, actually. I just didn't last stream because I wasn't thinking about it. Even though I probably really should have. This will look better once there's color. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. Control, like... And... I would draw the village, but that... Trying to work out from this angle... We'd be here all day with my small brain trying to figure out the geography of how I would draw that. Alright, now we're gonna go to the, I guess, yeah. This.
Hi, kitty. Hi, kitty, kitty. Meow.
You have food and water. What you doing crying in here for? I know you don't want. You're not just in here to see me because you don't like me. It's not my cat. It's my roommate's cat, but he's not here right now. And that cat does not like me.
Meow.
All right. Yeah, I made a human warrior. I was an altaholic as a kid as well because I wanted to see everything. So, yeah. And then I came back to the game like a few years ago. So I was out on my own, living my own life. It was my birthday, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna celebrate my birthday by playing World of Warcraft again. Actually, no, that wasn't my thought. It wasn't like I'm going to celebrate my birthday by playing World of Warcraft again. It was I'm going to go play World of Warcraft because I hear they have like it's free to level 20 now. So I went and played it, and I'm like, man, this is nostalgia. And it was my birthday, so I was like, I'll buy myself a gift. So I got a subscription, and then I didn't cancel it for 3 years. And then I did finally cancel it for money reasons, just like before. And I wasn't playing it at the time. But then recently I was like, yeah, I'll start the subscription back up. I want to play more. And I was like, you know what? I want to stream World of Warcraft. That's not my main reason for starting streaming. It wasn't just like, I want to stream World of Warcraft. Because I'm here with a purpose. I want to be an idol to everyone that I can. I want to try to be the best person that I can be, and I want to be someone people can look up to. You've also probably guessed what everything is just from this structure alone. But yeah, I want to be an idol for everyone. How did I get talking about that after World of Warcraft? I already forgot. Well, yeah. I can go more into depth about my journey about how I wanted to get here later. But right now, what I want to do, what my end goal, my main big thing for even starting all this is that I want to be an idol. I want to do things to, like, you know, inspire people, like how many of them inspired me. I want it to be a big help. And I feel like it's just sort of my natural calling. What? Are you calling responding to me? Because I'm talking? Are you calling responding to me? Because you're looking at my hand I'm waving around at you right now because I'm emoting. Don't jump up here. Jump up. You fine. Get some pets. Get pets. Okay, and you're already leaving. Okay. Cats. Am I right, everyone? I don't remember what the designs really are on these things, other than meow. This is not a cat. This is a cow. He looks so happy. Yeah, we'll leave it up there. We'll leave him like that. Yeah, it looks good. And go to draw the tents, which again, don't exactly remember how they're shaped. Like that. Something like that. Yeah, we're coming together on this. Yeah. How's that looking for like a YouTube thumbnail size? It's all right. I don't have to get too detailed. I have to keep remembering that. And then over here, we can draw two big, because it's the elevator. That's off. They're not evenly aligned, and I'm gonna leave it that way. I'm gonna leave it that way. Just to annoy you. Just to annoy you. Tom. And Janet. There's gonna be a Janet watching this. What did I do? What did I do? I'm so scared for my family and life. You should be. Okay. Were they like gondola shaped? I don't remember. That is so small for what's going to be on the thumbnail. We're leaving it. I'm going to leave it. And, you know, let's draw cool markings that aren't accurate to what they actually have. But let's do it, because they got to have something. And candy cane. Candy cane. Candy cane. Candy cane. Candy cane cow! Oh, the CCC! The candy cane cow! Remember, there's nothing connecting. These just float because magic. Frick you. I'm trying not to. I did a lot of it last stream. I'm trying not to cuss on stream. I swear like a sailor up and down because I come from a sailor family. I'm trying not to cuss on stream. You get me playing with friends or some collabs or something going, then like, yeah, I'm probably going to be doing a lot of swearing, and you'll see why. You'll see how naturally they flow out of my body like water. Like the blood, the ichor of my life, from my veins to the swears flow through my throat. Yeah, we have that. And then I think we don't need too much detail, like I've been saying, because it's a YouTube thumbnail. So you for a YouTube thumbnail, you don't need a bunch of tiny details all over the place. What you need is just some big focal points to be like, you can look at it and be like, that. Identifying points, we're good. So, what'd they look like? They just look like small versions of this. All right. Now. I should tell you the class we're gonna play, because like I said, I already made the character, because I made them, I played through the starting zone and was like, I was like, I should save this for streaming. So I'm gonna do that. I've been also thinking about it with these. It's like, I'm doing this because I feel like it'd be wrong if I try it. Not wrong, but like, I just feel like I couldn't start until I had thumbnails or something. Like, I need them. I don't want to go into this half-heartedly or anything like that. Or like, you know what they say, I was told, just like, don't wait for the perfect moment, don't wait till you have all the perfect right supplies, just start streaming. And I'm a massive over preparer, so that was really hard for me to do. But this is my way of sort of coping with the fact that I don't have like, everything. Like, I don't have a setup massively or anything like that. I have me, myself, and I, and all of this software I got along the way. So you know what? I have the capability to make that stuff myself, so I'm gonna make that stuff myself. So let's do that. and I can make content out of it in the meantime. Isn't the world a wonderful place? You may now all clap for my innovation. Because I am the first artist YouTuber. I am the first person to ever draw on a stream. Are they flat top or are they round top? They might be round top. We're gonna run with this. Is it gonna look good? No, but that's the charm of it. But what I was thinking was, once I'm later down the line and I actually do have the resources to get someone to make actual thumbnails or stuff like that, should I do it? Or should we keep this going? Should we keep this whole thing going of, we're starting a stream, we're starting a new series soon, we're starting something else soon. Let's sit down and have a stream where we sit down and make the thumbnail for that thing. Now, this might get complicated if I start doing watch-alongs and stuff, because I might... No, I guess I could just make one thumbnail for all watch-alongs. But yeah. As for, like, my like, profile picture and stuff... As for, like, profile picture and stuff, we will... I do intend to have profile picture and like other things done professionally, like actual artist. But for now, you know what? I probably should have a stream where I make my profile picture, because the orange J it doesn't look too good. It does not fit for my royal vibes that I clearly have. As for who I am and what we'll get into that a little down the line. A little down the line. Probably sometime next year. I've been saving a lot of money. No, I have not. I need to save a lot more. Well, here's the thing. I have been saving a lot of money. It's just that that money gets drained instantly by life stuff. As we famously all know. That just happens. So... yeah. But somewhere down the line, I will be... Sorry, I'm just thinking about what I'm doing here. On the drawing. I know what I'm doing here. I'm entertaining you all. I think it has a... Doesn't it have a... That looks awful. But yeah, later down the line, we're gonna really get into some character stuff. This is all from memory, by the way. I did not pull up anything for reference. I thought about pulling up stuff for reference, and I'm like, I should do that. But doing this all from memory is fun. And also, I want to show that I do really like World of Warcraft. Where it is now in modern day, yeah, I'm not a big fan of modern World of Warcraft. Just adding detailing. But I do still really like classic WoW. Even though I started in Cataclysm, I remember I did play a bit of Wrath of the Lich King. I really liked it back then. How do I feel about after Cataclysm? Back then, when I was a kid who played Halo Reach and Modern Warfare all the time, and I think back on those games now, and I'm like, wow, I really did only play those games just to kill time. And I really did only play those games to kill time and turn my brain off in between school days. So, yeah. And I guess I did the same thing with, like, Cataclysm and Mists of Pandaria. I'm realizing now I also didn't layer this, even though I was going to. So yeah, I guess I really did just turn my brain off back then as well. Because I went back, now that Mists of Pandaria Classic's out, I've been playing that. It's like, wow. This is brainless. Brainless gameplay. For leveling, that is. I'm not sure about, like, endgame, blah, blah, blah. I don't play endgame rating or... I don't play endgame content like that. I wanted to, for a while. I did want to. And I did get into a guild for a bit. But that was around the time I burnt out on the game again. That was around the time, yeah, it was around the time I burnt out and I ended my subscription for the second time. So I just kind of, I never actually got into that stuff. Like I said, younger me had a lot less, social anxiety. So I did not care if I got into a dungeon and pissed people off. Now, granted, I did not go in intending to piss people off. I would just get into fights because, it did not happen. I say that like I got into fights like it was an all the time thing. Like I was just a horrible player. No, I did my job. I showed up as a small child. I still showed up, did my job, and no one complained. It was just on the off chance someone did complain, I would have some rowdy guys step up, and then there would be fights starting and chat and stuff, and then the group disbanding before we didn't even have to wipe or anything. It would just, the group would just disband. Which was funny. I'm gonna show here. How do I portray the, like, muzzle that these things have? They have this weird rounded rectangular muzzle. You know. There we go. That kind of shows it. I'm not going to detail that any further. I'm not detailing that any further. My mind's in the gutter, and I trust that most of y'all are probably going to have it in there too. And even if YouTube doesn't have it in the gutter, I do. And that's good enough for me to not want to do that. Nope, can't do the other thing I was thinking. We're just gonna leave it like that. Actually, we can sort of do the thing I was thinking. Do I draw good fire? No. Yeah, that looks bad. There we go. Actually, that looks good. I like that. Yeah. 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 All right. Let's do something here. Just adding like war paint and stuff. All right, let's get to painting. This is where layering would be a massive help. I am stupid. I didn't layer properly. So we're just going to do this, which is the most basic form of layering. My color layer. Wait, what if I... go here.
His look is good when it's like that.
Lower the hardness. Yeah, if you lower the hardness, it's actually... Because I think the inconsistency of just sort of doing this sort of naturally creates those shiny, the discolorations of grass. Is it perfect? By no means, no. But I think it's better than just having it all be a flat, matte green. Maybe we can bleed over a little bit, go a little over the lines. We can just erase what we don't like. That aren't technically there. All right. I apologize if I don't speak into the mic too much. It's either this or it's either I have an incredibly insensitive mic that I have to speak directly into, or I have a mic that is slightly overly sensitive and you hear all the sounds of everything. Which is not what we want. The hardness of it, brush density. Yeah. Yeah. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. This is all looking very good. I'm very proud of this. I'm very proud of this. Oh, wait a second. Super detailed. Enhance. Then because this matters. And let's put like something like this. Where'd my pen go? Hello? What? Oh, wait. I understand. And we get a good, nice wood color. Closest I can think of, at least. That's slightly different than the roof hood thing, tent, cloth. Let's zoom out to a reasonable amount. Yeah. I'm proud of this. And yeah, if you could not tell, what we're gonna be doing is a Tauren Shaman. I have not played Shaman too much. I played one in Dragonflight for a little bit. Never got it fully leveled up or anything. I thought that it was a little boring, but that was in Dragonflight, where all the classes are boring. So that's not entirely true. I liked Hunter. Hunter, by the I forgot to mention that Hunter was my main after I picked the game back up. Worgen Hunter, because Van Helsing is awesome. And oh, you know what? That could be a watch along at some point. Watching the Van Helsing movie. Hell yeah, brother. We want is a more lightish, woody color. And then we can color them properly afterwards. And I like this. I like this thumbnail a lot, actually, how it's coming together. Mainly because it means I don't have to draw a Tauren. Which is what I was afraid of doing at the start. I was thinking like, man, I'd have to draw one. And like, no, I can just, if I just get the location across, then yeah. I can avoid being awful. Is this accurate, like, war paintings and stuff of the Tauren and designs? No, not in the slightest. But it's what I think is cool. We're gonna run with that. My art piece. On my channel. I make the decisions. Yeah. Alright, anything else? Dude. I love the design for Thunderbluff gameplay wise. People are like, you know, technically a single shaman or mage or someone with any knockback AoE abilities could defend the entire thing from a raid, from a guild raid. because you ain't flying up. No one taking that. Then the elevator. The elevator is such a good defense, man. Oh boy. Let's go with light blue is what I'm thinking. Uno momento. There we go. Right, sorry, said check something about the music. Yeah. Alright. Very happy about where I found this music, by the way. I did not find it myself. I was like, I wonder where other people get their music from. So I looked around, and I remember Crimson Ruse of Hollow Stars had really good background tracks. So I checked out his streams. Wouldn't you know it? PerryTube is very nice. Now I do like No Copyright Sound. I do like NCS. It's just they don't really have ambiance. Last I checked, they might, but all of their stuff is more aggressive. Really, I'm going for like these sort of candy cane, aren't I? This is mainly what all their color schemes are made up of, aren't it? Isn't it? It's like the reds and the light blues. Forgot that I'm layered. I can go over stuff. There we go. The brush size a little bit. Look, massive respect to Thunder Bluff. You were just a little boring though. I'm looking at it now. It's like that's about the preview up here. This is about the size of a thumbnail on YouTube. It's like, yeah. But yeah. Yeah. This is the main star of the show. This sort of tells you everything about what you're going to be watching. You're going to be watching a Tauren Shaman. So, we're going to get that color back. I will say, I did really want to do a, if it was available, I would have taken a Dark Iron Shaman, because that just seemed really cool. You know what it could do? Because this makes... Yeah. Yeah. Alright. Makes it a lot easier. It's built. Yeah. That's what I want to do. Let's do this. Think I can make grass blades that look good popping up around this? Probably not looking good, but you know. There we go. Yeah, it's all right. He's all right. Ain't nothing much else to say. Oh, there we go. That's how you make it look better. The hell was that?
Going on outside? Oh no.
Anyway. Okay, now let's add... Nope, not that. Now let's add another layer. And I can just paint over this. EP. Right, fellas? There. I really don't have to worry about going outside the lines. Right. Convincing fire. Not my strong suit. That's pretty alright, actually. Do a really low brush density. Really good to a deep red. And then I go very large. Then I take another layer, go under that, go. Oopsie daisy. There we go, there we go, there we go. But now it's only inside. Yeah! Hell yeah! While we're at it, let's get rid of these. Where the grass bleeds in. There we go. Up the hardness again. And then we got... there. Grab. Where is it? There it is. Yeah. Not really talking. Sorry, I'm not talking much that much right now. Sort of get into my zone. There we Right, all right. Hey. Yeah. Yeah, I'm excited to play a Tauren Shaman. Because I really like Tauren. And I have played a little bit of Classic Shaman. I think it's fun. I do think it is fun. That's the backiest of backgrounds. And then... what's this? Dappled Light. Bloodstain. How did I not see these before? Soft Circle. Oh, that's what that means. Slightly higher on the hardness. Lower that brush size. Not by that much. Like 170. Or clouds. Yeah! That looks good. I like that a lot. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. I don't know why I went back to that. Let's go here. And I kind of want to touch up this bit. Gonna be... make it a bit more. There we go. All right, hell yeah, brother. I can just write sod in big text. Mechanical pencil. One final layer. Big standout orange text. Season of Discovery. I didn't mention that bit. We're not playing Classic. We're playing Season of Discovery. But if you look at the... I mean, the next stream is literally called Tis the Season of Discovery, so... yeah, now. So I could explain it a little more. But yeah. That looks real good. I'm real proud of this. Hell yeah. All right. Oh man, I was dreading having to actually draw a Tauren, and I thought that would... I'll try next time. if we get when we get to the Barrens. Because I suppose after Mulgore, you're gonna get to the Barrens, and then yeah, I suppose after Mulgore, then I might have to draw a Barrens thumbnail when we finally get there, and then you know I'll draw an actual Tauren. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you all for coming and hanging out on the VOD Watchers. Glad you came back in time to come check this all out. Oh, wait. There we go. That's better placement for this. There we go. There we go. All right. I'll see you guys all next time. It has been a great pleasure. I had a lot of fun tonight. Today. It's 10 in the morning. Now 11. I had a lot of fun today. Over this hour. So, we'll see you guys for Season of Discovery tomorrow. I'm sure it's gonna be plenty of fun. I hope I have plenty to talk about. Because I don't have anything thought up right now, but I'll probably get some notes ready. Yeah. Yeah, I think that sums it all up. Alright. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful day. And I hope, and just, yeah. Have a good one.